4,
3,
2, 1. Hey, what's up? How's everyone going? How you going, Serena?
I'm doing great, thanks. What about you?
Yeah, I'm good. You look nice and toasty there.
Yeah, I am. Thanks.
How cold is it over there?
It's freezing. Like the roads are all covered in ice here, so the sweater is wonderful.
Oh, nice. It looks like a Snuggie, Serena. Is that a Snuggie?
No, just a regular sweater. I look like a teddy bear in this.
Good to see you. And we've got a few guests today on our show, and we've got the chat here. Hey, Alan, Magic Carpet Ride, Crypto King, Boom, Dingo Wolf, Sandy Beach, Nick Green. Who else we got? I saw Hexy Quinn, Hex G Banger, how cute. Georgia Carrera, who's coming on soon. Hex Force One, Hexy Quinn, Crypto Compassion, Black Hexagon is coming on soon. Bobby Lagai, Beautiful Spike, Big GZ. Good to see everyone. Thanks for joining us, and thanks for coming to talk shite about crypto with us. All right, let's bring on the lovely Georgia. Hey, Georgia.
Hey.
Ladies of Hex, how are you doing today? Welcome. Hello and greetings from rainy California. It's been raining nonstop. I need that sweater this month. I'm gonna go get one. As soon as we finish, I'm gonna go jump in my PJs. How are you guys doing?
I'm good. Good. Yeah, it's hot over here in Australia, so it's a little bit cooler today, so it's nice to have a bit of a break. But before we know it, we got not even a month, and we'll be in different weather patterns all over the world again.
This is not California. It's been raining for 2 days and we're drowning. Alerts every 5 minutes. People not knowing, how to drive. No umbrellas. There's no more umbrellas at Vaughn's, guys. That is serious here in California. There's a shortage of umbrellas. So
really,
drama.
But even Serena, you were saying where you live, there's like a massive amounts of snow. Like it's not even normal, is it?
Not that it's not normal, just there's a lot of snow. But yeah, the past few days it was snowing like crazy, and you would shovel, and then 10 minutes later it looked like you didn't even shovel. So yeah.
Oh, well, it is what it is. It's the same here in Oz. We've had summer and it's been hot, cold.
We don't complain. I wish I could be on the summer. You wish you can be here with the rain. We're never happy. If it rains, it rains. If it snows, it snows. It's crazy.
Hey, what's up, Black Hexagon? How are you?
Hey, I was just checking my mic. Is it good?
Yeah, it's good.
All right, great. How's it going, ladies?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. Second lady stream of the day. Couldn't ask for much more than that.
We're taking over Fridays, guys. Fridays, yeah. ladies out.
That's it. We're out and about, and we had a good time this morning. We had a Wild SJ, we had Fashion Coda, me and Black Hexagon, and
Hot Pro.
Hot Pro, that's the one. Black Hexagon invited us on to talk about. We'll just talk about crypto and the nominations for the Hexy Awards, and yeah, that's a little bit exciting. So if you haven't voted, they got to go to KSB TV.
Yeah, and I'll go ahead and post a link in the chat just to make it easy for everybody.
Awesome.
It's going to be amazing.
Do go and vote, because we got some really powerful, strong women in our community and truly lovely ladies doing a lot for Hex. And we've also got some male guests. Hey, Ty, how you going?
I was just going to play a Ladies of Hex today.
You feel like a lady today, right?
Yeah.
Let your
hair.
You
got a Snuggie on, Serena? Is that a Snuggie?
No. I was just asked that question, but no, it's not a Snuggie. Just a really warm bear sweater. So
I got sent some pictures from the California area. I can't believe there's snow and stuff around there. I'm like, wow.
It's crazy. I'm moving to Australia or San Diego. I don't think San Diego. Do you guys have the rain too?
It's awful, man. We had sprinkles for like 3 days. I don't know what to do with myself. Like
Sprinkles.
We're doomed. We're doomed. Don't come to California,
I'm
guys.
telling you, man.
Cancel
People
your
from,
traveling plans. Disneyland is closing. Universal Studios. Don't
yeah,
come.
man. People from California, San Diego especially, are so spoiled that if it even sprinkles, people lose their mind. They're like, I'm not driving. They start driving 5 miles an hour. It's a mess.
Damn.
Oh my God. And Ty, do you know everyone here? You met everyone here?
Yes, I've met everyone here. I haven't been on a stream with Serena before, but I've seen her on streams. But I met the other lovely ladies in Vegas.
That's right. That's
Oh.
right.
Yeah.
I crashed the
Awesome.
Cabana in Vegas.
The Cabana. I have photos of you, Georgia. Oh.
Hey, J Money, what's up? How you doing?
Hi guys, how are you?
Very well. Thanks for joining us today. What's going on over there where you are?
Same thing in California, living through the snow in the valley. You know, it's pretty tough.
Yeah.
It's not for me. It's not that bad. I do a lot of driving anyway. It's been raining, not real pleasant, but excuse me. You know, pushing through. It's wintertime, so.
Yeah. You guys are used to it over there, aren't you? Anyway.
Say again.
You guys are used to having snow every year. It's just a normal thing to you guys.
No, not where I'm at. I'm in like the East Bay area, kind of on the edge of the valley, which is at sea level, and we never get snow. However,
Never,
this morning
ever.
work, I went through a, huh?
Really? So it's a rare event?
Yeah, it's a rare event for sure. I was driving on a road that just elevation went up maybe a couple 100 feet, and there was a little bit of snow on the side of the road there. It was pretty wild.
That's awesome. So you don't see a snow a lot from where you come from?
No. If you want to go to the snow, typically you got to go into the mountains on the east side of California from here, in the Sierra Mountains, and that's about a couple hours drive to get up to the snow normally.
Wow. That's like where we are as well. I mean, there is snow in winter, but you do have to drive for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about 2 hours from here, the snow.
Yeah. J Money, just letting you know your mic's a little bit staticky.
Wrecked.
Hear that?
Yeah, I'm on my cell phone. I'm sorry. I'm just getting home from
That's
work.
okay. That's all right, J Money. We can put up with it. Well, I'm glad. And J Money, have you met the lovely ladies here?
You know, I know Black Hexagon. We've done some business together and helped out over there in Vegas with her deal. Met Georgia there, met you there, obviously. I do not know Serena. Nice to meet you.
Hi. Nice to meet you too.
But yeah, I only had a few minutes to pop in. I wanted to say hi to you guys, and I haven't been on any of your streams before. I wanted to thank you guys sincerely. You know, the female community that's in the Hex community, or the females that are in the Hex community. You guys do a lot. I mean, a lot. And I don't know if enough people appreciate that. So, from me personally, I just thank you guys for everything you guys are doing on your end.
Thanks for coming in, J Money, and thanks for the compliment.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for the support too. Thank you for
You
the
bet.
support.
You bet. Yeah, I'll hang out for a couple minutes and just chit chat, whatever. But yeah, I'll have to go in here in a little bit.
Yeah, cool. So,
Yeah, you kind of sound like you're on helium with static.
Who's enjoying this Hex pump? I mean, I know we dropped. Well, my morning this morning woke up to a little bit of drop in price. But I've been really enjoying the Hex pump. Who else has been loving it? Checking their staker apps.
Of course.
I'm just going to be selfish and just say send it back down so I can load up more, reverse the truck up.
Well, you know what? I did ask our friend Somi to come on, and also the boys, Tangent, to come and do some TA today, but they're both busy. So unfortunately, we're not doing TA today, but let's have a look at the price of the market, because I believe everything is kind of down today. I mean, Bitcoin was at 23.8, I think, yesterday. It's down at 23.1. What's the Hex price? Anyone seen the Hex price this morning?
0.06355 right now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, it went up. What did I
It got
do?
sold.
What did I do?
In the
Sorry,
five.
that's all. I'm still looking at the
old
pattern.
news. What is it?
Prime.
I'll bring
It's
it up.
0.5928228.
And, you know, I think
But it's
that
still.
5 cent mark is a really strong mark, isn't it? It's a significant price where it's like a hurdle, I suppose, on a chart. Like it just takes a few goes to get over it. So I think that we are waiting to get past that 5 cent, and once we go to 6, get up to 7, hopefully we go to 10 soon. But who knows what will happen? That's only speculation, and I'm really shit at the chart. So just
We've
let you know.
we've been to 7 already.
Did we? Did we
Yes.
touch 7, or we touched 7?
It wasn't. We went to 7, and we've come back down and gone back up, and then come back down.
Yeah.
Now if we feel like, if I feel guilty for not getting more, when I was like half of that price. Imagine what we're gonna feel when it's like times that price. So you guys, what I'm doing right now, I'm not looking at this price, I'm looking at the future price. So I'm going to continue putting things, little hex on my piggy bank. So that's what I'm going to do.
Delayed gratification.
I was talking to Ty about this earlier today, actually, and you're never going to be able to time the exact bottom. You might get a little bit of on a limit order, a small portion of what you've been putting in, but I don't think you're ever going to be able to dump a huge bag at the very bottom. Even if the 1.9 was the bottom and we're at 6 cents, and maybe it goes back to 3 or 4 cents, 2 cents, whatever it is, there's no problem getting in now at 6 cents and knowing you got in near the bottom, right? And yeah, it might be a 2x later on, but opportunity cost, right? If you stand by and watch, you're gonna miss out. So putting a little
that
in
happened
all
to me
the
at
time.
Christmas time. So I was away at the cabin wakeboarding, wake surfing every day, and set limit orders. Got in at like 2.3, 2.1, 1.8, and then thought, it's going down more, and I just didn't really. I was distracted because I was away on holidays. Didn't really think of the opportunity cost of if it didn't go down more to the upside, the cost to me, and and it ran away from me. So I mean, I still got some good buys, but I had money sitting there waiting for more. So it's a lesson learned for sure.
Yeah. Don't get caught leaving your money on the table.
Yeah.
But it's good to even try to time the bottom and the tops. I mean, of course, they're really hard. Even Richard Hart says it's hard to time. But it's good to have that goal and try and get as close to as you can, and then learning from your mistakes. Well, make sure for next time.
If you're somebody that watches charts all the time, like Tangent and these guys, like you can have a fairly educated guess and watch these things and have indicators and all that stuff. But for the average person that's just putting some money in, staking it, and hanging out, that's a tough ride.
Yeah. Hey, there's a few people in the audience, Casey and Jerry. They're a bit butthurt that we're not ladies, but the ladies invited us, and if they want us to go, we'll leave. It's no problem.
They're always like this, guys. Remember that we like male company as well. Mm-hmm. We like a bit of muscle. So you guys, hang around. It's not a big issue. Don't sook.
Well, it's not like this is a dance show or anything. We're talking crypto, right?
That's right, guys. Look, every guy that comes on this show gets that kind of stuff. It's just because the guys just want to see all the girls. But I mean, as I said, socials are quiet. We need more people joining and having fun. Otherwise, it's not much fun.
Well, we're here to support you, ladies. We tweeted it out. We retweeted it from our different accounts and asked the Hex community to tune in and retweet and support the ladies of Hex. So that's you invited us on. We thought, yeah, sure, we'll come in and hang out.
And besides, you know what, Ty? I'm going to speak right now on behalf of all the ladies that came after you guys. You guys are incredible. You guys had set an example of being loyal to Hex and loyal to the community. We have Casey, who has been supporting the community, doing events and things like that. I would have thrown the tower a long time ago. But you guys have been there from the beginning. And for me, it's an honor to be here. And I always have to, pay my respects to the OGs of the ladies. Come on, guys. Or the people who's really doing, like Casey, she's also an OG, an incredible job representing us. Bottom line, we're going to be here for a long time. And we need to support new talent too. That is very important. We have, I don't know if you saw what's going on online right now. We have really good people coming on board with great ideas, great productions. showing what the Mexican community is all about. And we need that, because until the big guys come with the moolah to do advertising and things like that, the most important campaign that you can have in marketing is a word of mouth. And we're doing that.
We're the
And
most
that's
active community for sure right now
yeah,
in
we're
this
the basis
market.
of the PR for Hex and for the entire community. It doesn't matter which coin you support. It's the ecosystem of Richard Hart that I am personally supporting, and everything that Richard, comes up with.
Right
Yeah.
on.
Thank
Well
you,
said,
ladies.
Georgia.
Absolutely. So, what's been happening in the Hexagon world? I noticed a few things that I'd talk about that's been happening in our community. I always like to share the local news, especially for busy people who don't get to check Twitter quite often. So over the last month, we had Tangent set a record spaces, Hex Pulse space, which went for, I believe it was just under 3 days. He did it consecutively.
Then he got
I
rugged.
think he missed the record just by
Did
a
he get
little. I think
Yeah,
that's
I think Orca has that record still. I think
100%.
Orca was like 5
Yeah.
days
He
or
got
something.
he got
Was
he
Orca
got rugged.
right before, but he did hop back on and get us to 6 cents, like his intentions was. So
Yeah, I've been supporting the community. It's amazing what the guys are doing also on Twitter Space. I know some people don't think that helps, but it helps me. It helps me spread the word and the knowledge. So I think everything helps.
Absolutely. Ty was in there. I remember seeing Ty in there. I was in there.
Yeah, I was his co-host quite a bit, just to help out, and because we're on a similar time zone, we're about 3 hours apart because he doesn't do daylight savings over there. So yeah, just try and help out where I can.
And I was on there. I had an argument with one of the Hexicans. That was a little bit.
Apparently, there's a belt. Isn't there like some fight coming up? No, I was going to start selling NFT tickets.
Are we gonna
That's
fight?
the
Is
word
there
on
a
the
fight
street.
going on? Is there a
Real
fight?
women
Come on.
real-
What?
real
Choose
women
which one you're gonna use.
Ty. Real women.
Which one you're gonna use, Sammy?
Hold on.
The blue or the gold, the silver one? There's a fight. Let's do lucha libre all the way.
I thought the
I got
guys were bad when they
I'm
started
ready.
fighting, but oh my, you girls went full ham.
I like that. That's my style. I like a bit of spice in my life. You know that. So yeah, so there was a little bit of action on Twitter that we covered this morning. And I would share a clip, but I can't. We shared it this morning on KSB TV, which is a little bit
you want me to
interesting.
share it?
Can you share it?
Sure, just give me a sec.
Let's address the elephant in the room, guys. Go for it.
Let's do it.
All right, pull it up.
Oh, I'm just gonna pull it up. Hang on.
Going on in the Hex community is making me fucking irritated. I'm getting fucking very mad at how stupid you guys fucking are, bro. Half of bro. There's some chicks in the Hex community that I legitimately think it's like the brother fucking post, like the brother's taking pictures of his sister and then pretending to be a Hexican. Now some of them are legitimate real. Shout out to Sammy out here. Sammy will fucking Bronco bust some bitches out here.
Sammy will bust half the dudes' asses out there.
But
she ain't no joke.
But there's a lot of people getting tired of some females in here and stuff like that. And there's some guys too and shit. There's bitch made people in both sides of the gender roles and shit. But the gender roles,
course.
the gender roles.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing. That's really cool. I love that. I love that clip.
We love every member of the community, every lady in the community, no matter what you do. If you promote Hex, I'm with you. That's it. But respect.
Passion-
we have to do it. Being respectful to.
Passions run
To-
high, and sometimes you cross paths.
Yeah.
And thanks to everyone in the community who's been so supportive. And really do appreciate your kind words. Love you guys and girls. So what else been happening? There's more bullish news for the Richard Hart ecosystem. It just seems like it's really coming more and more viral. They've got YouTubers who are shouting out Hex, admitting that they were wrong about Hex and wrong about Richard. So they should be. I know that KDP, God bless you, KDP. Katie put out a tweet that Investing.com has reported that 112 whales have been buying Hex this month. So it's really good to see big players in our space who are recognizing that Hex is pretty cool. And there's also big platforms. She also tweeted out there's big platforms waiting to list Pulse. Have you guys seen the Binance? If you go to if you Google Pulse Binance, is like an empty window waiting. Coin Market Crap, there's an empty window waiting.
So they've been there for over a year.
Yeah, we've been waiting for over a year too.
Yeah. So they're not new. Maybe they're new to some people, but they've actually been there quite a long time.
But it is bullish. I mean, it makes me feel bullish anyway about the whole ecosystem. And, I don't get too excited. I don't tweet out, it's coming, V3 is coming, because it ain't coming like real quick. We're going to be
2 more weeks, honey. 2 more weeks.
Paul Revere, V3's coming. V3's. I feel like I'm going to be Paul Revere when finally V3 is coming. When it's coming out, we'll be going down the
It's going to be funny when the V3 testnet comes, is your average user probably not going to know the difference.
They won't believe you.
They'll go on there and they'll go, all right, everything works like it was.
The difference
under the hood, it's working different.
2B and 3, that's what you're saying?
Yeah, like under the hood, it'll be completely different. But outwards looking to your average user who's just interacting with a DApp, most of them are just going to go there and go, oh, well, it's sort of the same.
Yeah. That'll be me. Like, I have mucked around the testnet. That'll be me not recognizing which one's which. But yeah, another thing that's been bullish for Hex Price is Richard Hart's updates. And I don't know if you've seen it, but they're getting a lot of views from over 50,000, 60,000 views.
They seem to be very arranged, like it's a Wednesday or Tuesday. I'm in Australia, but it's the same day every week, right, Nelly?
And does anyone know what he's actually talking about?
Well, if you follow Alex from Hedron, he usually does the dumbed down version. He does the simpleton version for everybody.
Yeah. And that's cool. We don't all have to understand exactly what comes out of Richard or any other, crypto dude's mouth. It's all a part of learning. I was like that when I first started watching Richard back in 2017. Every second word I was like, what? It's like way over my head. But now, 4 or 5 years later, like I managed to understand probably 60 to 70% of what he understands. It's all part of learning. You never stop learning crypto. There's always something new. And
some of that tech stuff, it's like you don't need to learn how a car works. You just want to drive it, right?
Exactly.
So you don't need to know all the ins and out of the blockchain, but you just want to use it,
Yeah, absolutely.
That's one of the best analogies. I think it was Johnny Chaos that was the first one to say that. So
wise man, Johnny. He's a wise man.
Yeah.
That's so true. And Serena, you've got some stuff that we were going to talk about. We discussed it yesterday that there was a few really cool things that we were going to have a chat about. Do you want to run us through some things?
Sure. One of them was I wanted to ask if any of you have watched Tom Gillespie's Hex documentary series.
Very entertaining.
I've watched it. Who else has watched it?
I haven't watched it yet.
It's really good.
But I'm telling you something. I'm a big fan of Tom Gillespie. I watched the Fakefluencer, his prior documentary, and I'm waiting for Hex to have a nice long weekend that I can be quiet and pay attention to it. But he's brilliant. I think his humor is so dark. I compare him to I don't know if you guys saw the movie Bowfinger with Steve Martin and Eddie Murphy. It's a movie that you have to watch it several times to understand, the dark comedy behind it. And I think that's Tom Gillespie. I'm a big fan. Tom, I'm a big fan of yours. I've been following you for like years since the Fakefluencer. And this is the only thing I have to complain is that he did not feature me and my proposal.
Georgia, send him a DM and ask him to be in number 2 when he does number 2.
I need to. I need to. Bachelorette party, everything.
Now you need about four and a half
Tom's an
hours.
incredible artist.
You need about 4.5 hours, aside 4.5, 5 hours for the 4 episodes. But it's very entertaining. Like for a documentary, I was away when I watched it, and I thought, man, this is long. But I couldn't turn it off. I had to watch it all in one sitting. It was just very entertaining.
Yeah.
And if you watch it again, I'm sure you're gonna discover other things that you didn't discover on the first time.
Yeah.
So.
It's so funny. Like his co-worker, the cameraman, he's got a very thick accent, and I'm not going to give it away, but just some of the discourse between those two was just absolutely hilarious. Like, yeah, you got to watch it. It's actually really good.
It's really well done.
Hey guys, I'm gonna interrupt real quick. Let me interrupt real quick. I got to take off. I had a good time. Thank you for letting me get on the show for a little bit and hang out, and I'll catch you guys on another one. It's been a pleasure.
You're welcome.
Be safe.
Nice to meet you.
Take care.
Bye, guys.
See you, money.
All right, I'm just going to pop that link in the chat. So if anyone wants to go and watch the Hex documentary, you can. You just have to go to this link that I'm posting in the chat now.
So do you not need the passwords? Sorry, didn't mean to.
There you are.
Sammy, do you not need the passwords anymore to watch the documentary? Because when I watched it, there was like those passwords we had to put in.
Yeah, there's passwords there. If you need the passwords, message us. But it's basically,
It's not that expensive to support him and just pay for it.
it's only like, what is it, $20, $25?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah. So
Pin it, Sammy. Pin it to the top.
Let's have a look. Oh, it's not giving me the option to pin.
Well, one of the other moderators should be able to do it then. There's a few in there. It should be just a...
Oh.
You got to do it from YouTube. You can't do it from StreamYard.
Where's the comment? I've just even lost I blocked myself.
Sammy was blocked.
Such a gatekeeper.
I'm a moderator. I'm trying to
The guys
How did you
is
block
so
yourself?
cool. And we're like computer problems. Forget it. I don't know what would happen. I'll crash the boat. I crashed the boat if it was me, the one driving all this. Oh Lord. Or the ship.
Did you fix yourself?
No, because now I'm still blocked. I don't know if anyone can unblock me.
Oh, wow.
Have he blocked you? Did you guys block me? I mean, what the heck? Stop blocking people, guys.
It's one of those days. I don't know what I've done, to be honest. Yeah, so that was I really enjoyed the documentary, partly because I was in it.
Which I hate you, Sammy. Do you see why people hate you, Sammy? Because you take over, dude. You're an OG.
Hey, Sammy, how about we share that one?
Yeah, what? Oh, okay, yeah.
Go full screen.
We're having a Hex meetup in Melbourne, Australia, at the QT Rooftop Bar in Russell Street in Melbourne at 1 p.m. Saturday, 18th of March. And just make sure you looking sharp because there is a dress code to get in. Last time they let us in our Hex shirts.
Sammy did ask this time if we could wear Hex shirts. They said yes, but last time we had to change into like collared shirts. There's actually a background image in there. You'll see that's actually at that location the last time we were there. And we had about 50 or so people trying to do the up and to the right and take some photos. So yeah, it was actually a really cool location.
Yeah. What? So it's so much fun with all the Hex because I actually took the next day off work because I work Sundays. But I took the next day off just so I can have a really great time with all the Hexicans. So I'm really looking forward to that one.
We're also having one here in California. That's on the 25th, tomorrow, Saturday. and it's gonna be at the brewery. I can't pronounce that brewery. It's in Placencia, California, and we have it posted on all the it's
Social.
posted on my Twitter, so you can go there. It's from 12 noon until they close. I call the place and they close at 1 o'clock in the morning, and it's a place that they have craft beers, all kinds. I called because I wanted to know if they have non-alcoholic beer, but I didn't get an answer. So let's see what happened. I'm gonna have to drink. Maybe I have to drink. Who knows?
And I believe Brisology. Did Brisology
Christology organized that. Yeah.
oh, that's awesome. And thanks for
And
unblocking me, Jerry.
and and if you guys go, I have something special for you. I have this beautiful runner with the Hex logo in it that it's gonna be. I'm gonna be giving this away at the meetup. So show up. I have a carpet and I got 2 extra little carpets. So one of this could be yours. So show up, please.
Beautiful. So and Serena, what did you think of the documentary?
I thought it was great. Like, I was really surprised how good it was. Yeah. So the intro was really cool. That was like so professional, and yeah, I loved it. I had to watch it all. Just like you said that you watched it all in one sitting. I pretty much did that like all in one day. I just kept watching episode after episode because I just really want to get through it. It was really cool. So
That's awesome. Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
it was fun to be in it too. So that was really cool to like see us on there. I was like, oh my God. Yeah.
Did you send it to all your friends and family?
No.
Look, Mom, on TV.
I'll just keep this to myself.
You too?
I should though, because it was really
You
good.
were part of the documentary too?
Yep. I think the first
Let me see.
episode.
Were you too? Don't tell me I'm the only one who wasn't part of the documentary. Damn it.
I think it was
You were on
episode
the highest
1.
of stakes.
Right, Sammy? Episode 1. We were both on the same episode. So I
Yeah,
think it was the first one.
most of us are on
Yeah.
episode 1. Yeah.
Yeah. That was really cool.
He just wants to
So,
get close to the OG, that's all. And Casey, you were in the highest of stakes too, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
did get
saw
a
you in Vegas. You were doing an interview.
Where you are, Casey?
Yeah, and I know that I'm on the cover of Disc 2. Me and my husband both made the cover of Disc 2. And then I think it was Patrick, one of the guys from the documentary, had messaged me that my clip was in the documentary. So I'm excited to see what they used.
Awesome. That's exciting. World famous. Mexican. It's
Yeah.
really
Another one.
Very exciting.
So while you guys are kind of on the topic, I know you kind of moved on meetups. I know there's a few more meetups going on. I know that tomorrow there is one in Salt Lake City. That one is hosted by Hex-Ray Vision and Fashion Coder, and Maddie will be there. And then, I have the Hex Cruise coming up April 24th through the 28th. And so we're going to have a meetup the night before the cruise in Fort Lauderdale for those locals who's not going on the cruise. They just want to come have dinner with us.
nice. And how many have you got now for the cruise?
We are up to 97 paid cruisers.
Wow,
Oh, wow. That's going to be awesome.
that's
is
pretty cool.
cool. But,
Yeah.
you know, we can't make it time, but next one, like Hexie was saying, it's
Well,
gonna
I
be
decided to delay the gratification and put it into Hex so I can go on the next 10 cruises.
hell yeah.
Good
Okay.
plan.
Oh, that's exciting.
Also, there's
so much fun.
There's another boot up. There's another meetup that Suzanne, the Hex, I think it's Suzanne or the Hex girl, are putting together in Budapest. So be aware. We should do something where we can post everything, all the meetups. So I'll try to collect the information and post it. There's a lot of meetups going all over the world. So it's amazing.
We need one website for all of it to aggregate it all. That would be
Like a
Yeah.
calendar of events.
I had started the hexmeetups.com website, but I just stay so busy. I have a hard time updating it. But if I had more consistent flow of, people sending me their meetups, then I would definitely post it.
Yeah,
It's
or
Maybe get some,
it's so easy.
maybe get someone else to like help you with the updating the content, so you don't have to do it.
Yeah, would be nice.
just to let you know, we've got Street Guru in the chat. Hi, Street Guru. Thanks for watching. I know that you did put a question about buying Hex after Pulse launch, or now. So just let you know, we don't give financial advice. You know, that would be something that you would have to look up, and you can maybe post that on Twitter and see if anyone wants to share their game theory with you. But yeah, it's just something that we wouldn't really answer with what we wouldn't know what you would do. That would be up to you. Just letting you know.
Can we
Anyway,
still
happy
tell them what
days.
we're doing though? Like if that was us, or
Yeah, I mean we could, but
Mm.
yeah, I mean, yeah, it's up to you. I mean, you feel free to share what you like.
Okay. Yeah, so Street Guru, if I were you, so not financial advice, do whatever you want to do. But if it was me and I had 5K, I would buy it now and not wait for the Pulse launch, because if you buy now, then you get a copy of whatever you bought on Pulse Chain. So if you want to get a copy of your stuff for free, that would be cool to buy now, but not financial advice.
Would you suggest DCAing in?
Yes, of course. DCA always, but yeah, do whatever you want. So just my opinion.
Well, thank you. Thanks, Serena. Thanks. Anyone else want to share their opinion on that?
I'm not a financial advisor, so I don't give any advice.
I am not either. Believe me, I cannot even balance my bank account. But I think, Hex is Richard Hart's baby and is the greatest performing asset that we have out there. So, ever. So I think it's important to, like Serena said, get whatever you can now, anything, just a little bit. In the future could be a lot, and you're gonna get a free copy, a free airdrop in when Pulse launches. So I will do. If I had that I will do that. No financial advice. Don't take any advice from me.
Yeah, unless you want to buy tops and sell bottoms. I'm not saying anything. But yeah. So what else did you want to share with us today, Serena? I know you had a whole heap of stuff.
There was, I don't know if you can pull up, there was a link. What was it? The OneCoin woman that was found.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
that list. Are you able to pull the website up?
Maybe I'll send that to Ty and he could pull it up.
Oh, okay.
You put it in private chat.
I'll send it. Can I send it to? Oh, I could put it in private chat. Let me just get it up. So, did you want to talk about who this woman is and what she's done and who she is in crypto?
Sure. She's just the OneCoin lady that scammed a bunch of people. So she went missing and whatever, and now they found her alive. So
it was $400 billion. Is that what they said?
I don't remember.
That's what I heard.
Oh my gosh.
Where was she? How could you hide with so much money? That's crazy. Having so much money and not being able to spend it, that's crazy. And the story sounded, they found her, or they just think they found her? Was it confirmed they found her?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it said they found her.
Where?
I don't remember. I don't know. We have to pull the article up. I cannot remember.
They found
Did she have a boating accident?
She tried to have a boating accident, but she got busted. I believe that she sold one of her townhouses in London, and yeah, basically she's busted. But they're still saying that she probably changed her face at some point. So I don't think they've actually nailed her, but they're aware that she's still alive, and they're going to probably try and nail her. Brizology, I just saw your comment. Thanks for joining us. Good to see you, Briz. So, you got a Hexagon hurricane. We did. Georgia did discuss the meeting that you've organised tomorrow. How it's going to be so much fun for you guys. Hopefully, you're not having a hurricane, and that you can all have a great time. But this is the article that Ty's sharing now. So yeah, there's probably a picture of her face. Ruja Ignatova found.
Can you hear the sound?
Oh yeah. Are you able to make the video big?
Sammy, make it full screen.
Okay. I don't know what I just did. Is that full screen?
No. Just click on it and say full screen.
It doesn't let me. Anyway, I think we've all seen enough. That's all right, Ty. We know she was a scammy bitch, and she's gonna get what's coming. There she is.
There she is.
So,
Wow.
yeah, that's the woman. She's got billions and millions of dollars. She's on the run, just like our friend Gerald from Codriga X, running away with lots of money, presumed dead, but then all of a sudden you find that there's activity in their crypto wallets or their finances. So that'll be interesting to see how that plays out. There she is again. Great.
She looks like a real estate agent, the one advertising in the corner. Sorry, I just say that. I'm going to hell, guys.
I'll see you there, Georgia. I'll see you there. Awesome. And Maddie Allen, I believe, does have a meetup Telegram, which is cool. I think Jerry shared the link. Thanks for that, Jerry, which is awesome. What else you got for me, Serena Alonzi?
I think you just mentioned. I don't know if you just mentioned it or not, actually, but I have Bitcoin linked to Quadriga CX moves for the first time in 3 years.
Yeah, we talked about that last week.
Okay.
Last month. Yeah, we just basically went through, just basically said that, yeah, some wallets have moved some Bitcoin. So that must mean that he's alive because no one else has access to those.
But how? He died. How?
Right,
They
yeah, he
all
died.
Oh,
Sorry.
In India, at a hospital, without even a receptionist or with curtains, with divisions with curtains, guys. Yes.
In a tent.
I don't believe that.
Did anyone hear the news this morning about Binance Australia?
Oh yeah, it was yesterday, I think, or the day before, where they shut down the futures investments unless you're accredited. I think unless you're an accredited investor or something. So to the general public, all that stuff. I haven't read it all, but yeah.
Yeah, so I believe they closed down.
Not your coins.
Well, that's right. The third, but if people like Middleman D, that's up to them. That's the game you play. You know, I don't like Middleman D, so I'm not.
You just like the D.
Thanks.
Sorry, Sammy.
Tell everyone. But yeah, people have been on Twitter basically hammering Binance Australia, saying, "Look, we've lost money. I've just actually got in a new wholesale client. They hadn't even filled out the forms, but everything's just gone, like liquidated, money, thin air, gone." And they're trying to fix it. But we'll see what's happening with that. But yeah, great analogy. Not your keys, not your crypto. Drum it into our heads because, you know, it's not good to see all this kind of stuff happening. And did anyone hear the well, everyone knows the SEC's crackdown is they've gone down the Winklevoss twins have copped it.
What about the emojis?
Oh, did you see? Oh my God, what was it?
They want to ban like the chart emoji and the dollar bag emoji because it's financial advice. And so I replied to one of Rags's tweets and I said they can have this emoji and gave him the peel back bent banana.
Nice one, Ty. Nice one.
You gotta have fun. Fuck the SEC.
Oh well, absolutely. But they are on a rampage right now after what happened with the FTX debacle. They're on a rampage.
But the problem is, and as Richard has said, with all the look at all the regulation they've already put in place with all this stuff, and all those companies did it regulated, and it didn't protect any of the users, and they're not getting any of their money back. So it's not working. They need the current.
But it's like what Richard said as well. They've been fined billions of dollars, but all these creditors aren't getting their money back. It's like but yet they've got to pay the fines, not pay the creditors back.
It's-
That's
it's-
not even
it's-
good for anyone.
Exactly. They're meant to be protecting the people, but they're not actually.
Yeah, well, Gary Gensler, who's the CEO, he's the CEO, isn't he? Of the SEC. He was also involved with SBF and all that sort of stuff that was going on. He's trying to clean up the wild west of crypto, which actually got worse.
The centralized ones got worse. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what's been targeted? The SEC has been swift in recent weeks to basically target crypto. Huh?
They went after Paxos with the BUSD stablecoin. So everyone then piled into a decentralized stablecoin, which was the Liquidity protocol, had a 45% rise after the news of Paxos being sued by the SEC and going after BUSD.
Yeah, and there's a few other ones too. I've actually got some stuff here showing that. But they did target the Winklevi. They targeted the Winklevi. And then they went after Kraken. But it's funny, they went after their staking program. So Kraken has it's the world's third biggest crypto exchange, but they just paid a $30 million settlement to the SEC and agreed to stop its staking program. However, that staking program you still do that in Australia. Isn't that wild?
It's just for Gary Gensler's holiday. He just needs some money.
Oh, probably. Yeah, this crypto this week, well, this wasn't last week, but a couple of weeks ago, crypto firm Paxos was forced by the New York Department of Financial Services to stop minting its Binance-branded stablecoin after a planned lawsuit from the SEC. So what is going on with the stablecoins? I know BUSD has been hammered, but what do you say? What's going on with them?
Hex G-Bang had just said 4 hours ago the US House Committee requested information on Gary Gensler's interaction with Sam Bankman-Fried and FTX. Yeah, he needs to answer that. You're like, how did that even get to where it got to when he's so close and they have discussions and so he should be investigated.
Oh, I think we all know that. Good old Gary. He's I mean, it was great that SBF was trying to do stuff for crypto, but that's really extremely not okay. So it'll be interesting what they'll find because I know that their investigations are ongoing with SBF. And it was really interesting that I did read about SBF is that there's 4 new charges being laid against him. New fraud charges, including securities fraud, conspiracy fraud counts. But the thing is, what I saw here too was that it looks like that he may, if convicted, so if they don't drop charge and he's convicted of these offences, he could be doing 115 to 155 years, according to Bloomberg. I mean,
what about Caroline and Gary Wang?
Well, I guess they go for the big gun first and then get the small guys.
I'm pretty sure they've laid charges, but I'm not sure what time they're looking at.
Yeah, I mean, 100 years, the rest of your life in prison is a big thing. But if you live in a country like America or Australia, there is clemency and there is remorse and there is parole and there is grounds for good behavior. If you were in
that's why he's waiting at home with mom at his mom's home. I don't know, guys, but I've been in court for many cases, and if it was something that we have done, just regular people, well, you know what I mean. We will not be waiting at home with at mom's home, comfy on a nice couch watching the Hex
hell no
documentary. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't know.
We'd be sitting in a jail cell counting the cockroaches. That's what we'd be doing.
Yes.
Well, it's a bit like the dev that built Tornado Cash, still not charged, sitting in a jail still. So we're up to 2-3 months that he's been sitting in a jail. yet Sam's caused way much more harm, and he's out on bail. I mean, in what world is that fair? This guy wrote a bit of software. This guy wrote a bit of software that people could choose to use or not use, just like when a gun company makes a gun and people can choose to use it or not use it. Yet Sam blatantly scammed everybody and he's out on bail. Like, it's just so blatantly obvious. It's just wrong.
And there's so many people affected and they're not getting their money back. You know, and he's just waiting at home, waiting for what, maybe a deal.
Playing World of Warcraft.
What's going to be slap on the wrist and go do some classes online? It's going to be it's crazy. I don't think it's the right thing. Sorry.
And a lot of people think, I mean, there's a lot of stuff happening in the American news as well. You know, isn't the list of Epstein's Island visitors going to come out in the news? Has it come out or is it coming out?
Last I heard, it was coming out or going to be revealed soon or something. So
There'll probably be Twitter files, right? Elon will release the Twitter files. I think he's got Twitter files on everything.
I don't know. But, you know, apparently on TikTok, they're saying they're trying to cover a lot up. So, you know, try and like get the public's attention to other things rather than these bigger events that are going on.
Of course.
And, you know, the big fire in Ohio, the train fire, trying to cover that kind of stuff up. But anyway, who knows? I don't really.
UFOs. What's going on in America? UFOs and my God.
A lot of smoke and mirrors going over there. Look over here while we do stuff over here.
Yeah.
Did you see the alien that got caught in Australia? Ty, did I send you the video, the TikTok? I sent it in our group chat. The guy, didn't you watch it?
I've been busy, Sammy. I had to build your thumbnail. I've been busy.
I know, but you guys should put this on our screen. So this guy's in the outback, and he sees some lights in the sky, and then
I am never coming back to our stream, Sammy. It's like,
no.
I have enough at home.
He sees a real life alien and he goes, "What do you want?"
A beer, mate.
I mean, like, if you saw an alien in your backyard, what would you say? Like, let's all say, what would you say?
Have Hex? Have you heard about Hex?
Yeah, right. Hex.com, check it out.
I don't think I'll be saying what do you want. I'll be like, hello? Hello?
I wouldn't say anything. I'd be fucking running.
That's what I think the real story is. You'd be running.
No, I think that's true.
I take my ledger and get the fuck out of there.
Dude.
Yeah, on TikTok there's so much UFO stuff on there right now that comes up, and I love it because I love all that UFO stuff.
Yeah, but it's all like now it's just like cut fake film editing, you know, with warp like fighter planes flying this way, and then they edit in a UFO going into the water, and the fighter plane's quickly coming back, and so it's not helping the cause because you don't know what's real or not. That's the issue these days.
Yeah, absolutely. But if you do get that clip, I actually posted on Twitter, that TikTok, if you want to check it out. It looks really, really legit. So, ladies and gentlemen, what else has been happening in crypto? You know, what's everyone doing apart from meetups, which I'm really looking forward to the Melbourne one. There's another one tomorrow, and Brizology's in the audience now.
Yeah, Briz is one.
And you know, what else is happening? What's happening long term? You know, what's the gossip on the street?
Pulse Chain 2023. Heard it here first.
2 more weeks.
2 more weeks. 2 more weeks. What else, Sammy? I don't know. You tell me. Hex is only just going to go up and up over time.
Well, yeah. Now definitely is a time for accumulation. We've got the halvening coming in April or May of next year, which is 13 months away. Which I actually did a few interesting stats on that.
Bruce said he saw the alien in Australia. He wants to know where he was running to.
He saw the alien from his balcony and said, "What do you want?" And then the alien just scurried away, and he's like, he went after it. Have a look at my Twitter, everyone.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out.
Wait, you tweeted it out, the alien thing.
Bob Guy, Pulse Chain, mid Mayish. Yes, mid May and pray.
Really? Is that your prediction? We should put bets on this.
Well, Richard said mid May. He just didn't say which year, so it would be fitting to do it in mid May because then he's right. Right? Richard Hart was right.
I have an idea, guys. Let's do one of those Super Bowl squares with the dates, the month, the date, the dates, and everybody could be. We can do like 2023, then we can start 2024. The only thing that you will get is a satisfaction to say, I call the day. Imagine having that thing and say, I call the top on the day. I call the day of calls. That's a big thing. So.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Do you guys think the Shanghai update is going to have any impact on our timeline? You think that's going to push us out further, faster, anything?
No, they can just roll it out later. They've already said that Shanghai won't delay them. Whether that means, you could take that any way you want. They could still just polish some things and wait for that and then go live, but they said they don't need to.
Really? Wouldn't they have to twerk it to
You can twerk it
to Ethereum, like twerk it to Pulse Chain settings, stuff like that?
Well, that's the beauty of doing ETH 2.0. Every time they make upgrades to the network, Pulse Chain will be able to do the same thing. They don't have to do it straight away.
Yeah.
They can see how it goes and then they can roll it out. Yeah.
Oh, can they? Yeah, well, I still believe that we are looking. We're all not psychics, and we're just going to have to roll with what's coming. But yeah, we're still a while off, and we have to keep ourselves busy before that time comes. And Casey, thanks so much for your shout. You're not going to believe this, guys. The news that Casey's got for everyone. Come on, everyone, listen to this. The devs told him that if you come to the party, you'll get a launch date. So that's a little bit interesting. Thanks, Casey.
Who would have thought that devs would be like hot commodity and chick magnets? Wow. Times have changed.
I don't talk to the devs. I don't even know who the devs are.
They're probably hiding amongst us.
I imagine them in a dungeon somewhere with a locked door and they're not allowed out till it's launched.
Probably.
It's probably you, extrovert. You're probably the dev we're waiting on.
No, have you seen that dev guy? The old dude? That's hilarious, that dude on Twitter. Holy crap, his videos are so funny. The dev. He's like 65, smokes cigarettes. He's all wrinkly. It's hilarious.
Yeah. Cool. So, well, how long have we been going, guys? A little bit.
An hour.
The old Hex universe. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Local crypto news, FUD. The market in general. Some people the bottom reckon the bottom's in, but what are the signals? How do we know when the bottom's in? And I believe that we're going to be seeing a bottom before we see Pulse Chain launch. That's just my 50 cents worth. Hey, Scarlet Rose.
Yeah, Scarlet's in here. Hello, Rose. Yeah, who knows? The market will decide if it wants to go down. There's a lot to play out. It can go either way. People can start drawing all the triangles they like. Then they put their what if and this and that and all these statements and caveats, so it can go either way. And they're like, well, I was right.
Yeah, well, I was doing a little bit of research on bottoms and top. And Briz, you're so right. We know that we've reached the bottom when the price starts going up. But news and events can knock the price straight back down. And something that knocks the stock market out can knock crypto down too. So, and Richard Hart is pretty good at calling bottoms and tops. We've all witnessed that. but I was reading an Andrew article about Andrew Thurman, who's a researcher at blockchain analytics, and he was saying that there's some sign the market that the market's going through a typical cycle, and that we could see prices trend upwards, but it's too early to tell if we're entering a crypto spring. So basically, because crypto is so volatile, we just can't presume that it's bottomed out. I mean, Bitcoin's been looking great, sitting around the $24,000 mark over the last probably week. And then we've got other cryptos like today. I mean, they're pretty much getting spanked, as what Tad just said. The crypto market's getting spanked. But Bitcoin's doing relatively well. So that most of the crypto assets broadly mirror the performance of the stock market, which means they are affected by the same monetary policy or geopolitical and regulatory pressures, which means that, I mean, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've noticed myself that when the stock market craps its pants, it takes crypto with it. Have you guys noticed that too?
I was distracted by what happened in the background, Sammy. What did you drop?
It was my kids.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of the same money splashing around. So, when people are fearful that one is going to go down, they're fearful that the other one will too. So they tend to cash out a little bit, try to watch it.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, I think accumulation right now. I mean, with Hex price going up, it's tempting, but I just think there's always that thought. You're in cryptos, like Georgia, you were saying, that really uncomfortable feeling of I should have bought more. I
remember, right now we're thinking about when it was 22 cents, 2 cents, 3 cents, but we're gonna think. Why don't you think about when it was 17, when it was 54 or 53, whatever? Now it's a good time. Don't think about the past. Think about the future. That's what I do when I have to think about Hex. I think about the future, not the past. And I take every advantage that I can and every opportunity that I have to, make that little piggy bank, that stake or the T-shares. The price of the T-shares, I remember a couple of, it was a month, 2 months ago, it was like half of what it is today. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So I think it's very important that we continue on the path. Just like I saw ants the other day. I don't know if you saw my video. I saw ants and they were so diligent just working. And I thought this is exactly what we need to do with our Hex. Keep it target. Keep it,
The ants were all over you. They were on your jacket.
I brought half of the colony here, guys. I got attacked by ants, guys. It's a long story. I'll tell you in another stream.
It was pretty funny. Your latest little short videos, Georgia, make me laugh. They're very funny.
And also, that's one thing I want to talk to about, Sammy. We need content creators. We had someone who created a video about Hex, post-chain, post-sex. It was brilliant. Guys, you're out there. It doesn't matter. I am putting myself as an example with crazy little videos. If you feel like you want to do something, like today, someone, Fashion Coder said on Case's stream today, doesn't matter. You don't have to show your face. If you want to show your voice or if you want to show video or something else where you do voiceover, there's many things that you can do to support the cause and to support the ecosystem. So content creators, it's a time for you to shine. There's a lot of very important people watching. So it's time for you to step up.
Mm-hmm. And Cabana mentioned
I know it's risky, but
Cabana had mentioned today on his stream, I guess from talking to DCC, that we could use a lot more content on Instagram, that we are doing well with putting our reels on TikTok. But there's a lot of, things going on with TikTok. I want to say it's like owned by China or something. It's possible that in the next year or so in the States, we could lose access to it. So get, the double action, get the double views and throw those TikTok videos or that same style, throw them on Instagram. throw them on Facebook, throw them everywhere.
Yeah,
We have
absolutely.
one
Good
of the
place
other
to put
ladies.
that.
Another one of the ladies is working really hard. Jory is doing a lot with TikTok, and her views went like astronomically on the last couple of weeks. And she's living proof that it could be done. So just do it. Just do it. Don't think about anything. Just do it. You can do it.
Yeah, I really like that idea of mixing what you enjoy doing, your hobby, with crypto talk, right? Like Jewelry and Fashion Coder, they're making these videos while they're doing makeup. So people are coming in to see them do makeup, but then talking about crypto, talking about Hex. You know, men can do that. Anybody can do that. If you fix cars, if you're an artist, I know Briz does like crocheting or something like that. You know, do your hobby videos, but then mix them and talk about
You should
your.
get Brent to make me
I want to
something.
see you put your makeup on. Okay, do a video.
I'll
I'm
do the
sure
I'll
you
do the
get a lot of
makeup
people
one.
watching. Yes.
Put makeup on my son before. Can
Oh
do it
yeah,
again.
nice.
Yeah, absolutely. Briz does the I don't know
Knitting.
if
He
it's
says knitting.
Yeah, he knits
Knitting.
rugs, little rugs. I've seen them. They're really cool. Does all
Make me
crypto
a magic carpet ride, Briz.
Look, he's offering anyone if they'd like a nice pair of mittens. He's up for it. Just let him know.
I
Um,
want like a beanie. I want one of those. Like,
Pink, please. Pink.
But you know, and anyone that's got a niche or do whatever, even if you make thumbnails for someone, you know, if you want to help out, if you make awesome thumbnails or do AI pictures, which are amazing, anything you want to help out with, you know, reach out and get out there. It means that you're being part of the community and, you know, being part of the fun. I say, you know, I was here in the beginning, and the feeling I'm getting in the air of watching us rise a cent at a time really slowly is like when we hit 1 cent. It was a long year, but we got there, and we had a lot of fun doing it, and that's what it's all about.
yeah. I know I got cut off this morning when we were basically having this same type of conversation. And I was going to say, people underestimate the value of just wearing Hex and Pulse merch. Like literally anytime I leave my house and I'm wearing a Hex shirt, somebody asks me, you know, what that logo is, or occasionally, rarely, someone will automatically identify it and be like, oh, Hex, you know. And then that starts up a conversation, and then that allows me to see, okay, how big is the local community growing into? So I mean, you can do anything. You can splash stickers, you can wear merch.
Mhm.
You know, it's just about constantly reinforcing that message.
Hot Prill was saying that on her site she has a lot of like samples of flyers and stickers and things like that. So the artwork is out there. If you reach out to, if you need something, there's already someone who has done it and is willing to share with you the artwork. And
Yep.
there's a lot of also people who have business in producing the actual material. So that's also an opportunity too.
Yeah. Avid has pumphex.com where he posts like templates for business cards, stickers, all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Yeah, definitely. Crypto is cool. We love it. We like to get our faces out there. We like to get our stuff out there. I know for me, I always wear a crypto t-shirt most of the time when I'm bumming around, but no one really cares in Australia. But you know, we'll get there. We'll get there slowly.
I
So
should just wear this hat everywhere I go. And you get some people that like you can see that they know, but they don't come and ask.
yeah, cool.
Yeah, I
Sandy.
share. Yeah, I shared when I went to Las Vegas. I got a lot of free merchandise, like hats and things. A lot of them are behind me. I shared those with my son, and he wore those like for, I don't know, 3 months straight to school. And one of the kids loved it, and I had an extra, and I gave it to. So I have two kids out there with, promoting Pulse Chain and Hex, which is wonderful. We need more. We need more merchandise. If you guys are out there, you want us to spread the love for Hex, Some people have the means to go do it themselves. Some of us don't have. So if you guys want us to help you promote the brand, I am willing to do it. Go out there and make sure that people get it. Sometimes, what the hardest part is the distribution. Some people have the merchandise, some people don't have the distribution, and vice versa. So
It's all right, Jim Rap. I'm just getting in touch with my feminine side, brother.
That's the way. That's the way. So what do you want to do? Do you want to finish up now, or do you want to keep going? What would you like to do?
Well, I'm gonna have to go in a minute. I got plenty going on in the background, but it's been awesome hanging out. Just shout out to everyone in the community that's doing work, and like Sammy said, whether you're doing artwork or music or videos, and just if everyone just can, whatever you're good at, if someone else needs some of those resources, just help them out, and together we're just going to explode, And then there's a lot of people, like special shout out to Sandy Beach. She's always in every stream, moderating in Telegram and Twitter. Helps us with our channels. But there's, just all that sort of stuff. If everyone just, chips in, you'll be amazed where we go.
Yeah, absolutely. Go Sandy Beach. You're always there, always killing it in the chat. Can't wait to meet you one day and that you come on and say hello to us here at Ladies Discourse. Shall we go around the room and chill our stuff?
You ladies have the floor.
All right. Who wants to start? Black Hexagon, you want to start?
Sure. I just put a link in the chat. That's for KSB YouTube channel. I stream daily now, Monday through Friday. Basically, what I'm trying to do is be a resource for people that want it broken down to the basics. So every day I have a different topic with a different guest where we try to just focus on one topic at a time. Friday, of course, is for the ladies. Every day at 3 p.m. Eastern. We also just posted a highlight video from the Hex birthday celebration in San Diego. So I would love it, appreciate it if you guys would go and check that out. Give us some likes, comments, and all that good stuff. And then the Hex Cruise, hexcruise.com, if you want more information about that. And we are planning our first ever meetup outside of the United States. We will be doing a meetup in Germany this summer. So more information about that coming soon.
Wow, that's so cool. Have you been overseas?
I have not been to Europe, and the flights are crazy expensive. So it's possible that I'll just help them plan it from here. But ideally, I would really love to be there to help them, on the floor, on the ground.
Absolutely. It'd be such a good experience for you. I've been to Germany, been to Europe, and it's amazing over there. And being to America, it's very different. And then Australia's different again. But what a cool, you have such a good time hanging out with your mates overseas. I just hope that hopefully we can have one in Amsterdam, because I love Amsterdam. That's also one of my favorite places.
Yeah. It's funny because when we were, the guys have their Crypto Schwarbu Telegram. That's where their German community is. And we were like, hey, we want to do a meetup. You guys been asking for a long time. Where should we do it? And we got 3 comments in a row. Not Amsterdam.
Really?
The local German community would prefer to not go to Amsterdam, but me, myself, and a lot of people outside of that space are like, yeah, let's do it in Amsterdam.
You're in the red light district, right?
What's that?
In the red light district, right?
Yeah, of course.
Have you been to Amsterdam, Ty?
No, plenty of stories. Heard plenty of stories.
You love it. So I just hope we can all have a meetup, because you guys, Amsterdam is amazing place, and the people are so friendly, and they got cafes which you guys will love. I know I loved, and it'd just be cool to chill with some Hexicans over there. So hopefully after Germany, if we do another Europe meetup, we can go around there. Richard did one last year before that. which I wish I could able to go. That was over lockdown over here. But Sandy Beach says, I love Amsterdam. So do I, Sandy. Well, hopefully that you can come over when we go and we can have an awesome time.
All right, ladies, do you need to spruik your wares?
Georgia Carrera.
I'm you know what, I'm always active and present on Twitter Space, and I do the Richard Hart Fan Club, which I promoted Richard's page, Richard's Instagram page. That was the idea of the Richard Hart Fan Club. He didn't have many people following. Now he has, like, I think more than in Instagram, he has more than in Twitter. I don't remember. I lost track of how many people he had there. But what I'm doing right now, it's a new segment. I do it on Twitter at Carrera Georgia, and it's something special that I wanted to do to get to know a little bit more our Hexicans, the members of the community. And it's not so much about the technical stuff. We're going to be here for a long time, and we have amazing people who are going to be present for a long time. So I wanted to get to know them a little bit better. It's just the beginning. It's just like I send a question, a really crazy question, and not, a normal question that you will get. And then they'll answer, and I post it. So I just started with Crypto Heartbeat. Thank you so much for answering my question. And I have one of the ladies of Hex. I'm going to post the next one tomorrow. And it's fun. It's fun, and it's good. So you get to know the people of the Hexican community on a different aspect, in a different way.
You look like you're enjoying yourself when you make those. So
Yeah,
I have fun. I have fun, and I'm going to be doing crazy things out there. You know what? There's not a perfect time. Like Serena, and I always have to thank you, Serena, for this. Just do it. She said on her stream that she listened to Richard once, and he said, you know what? Just start doing it, and you will build, you will get better. Just do it. And that's what I'm doing. I've been behind the scenes all the time with a lot of people who I was the puppeteer telling them what to do. Is the first time I'm actually on the front lines, and it's fun, and I'm enjoying every minute of it. So I have 15 years to go. God knows what it's going to be. Not to 15 years. Until the new ones come, the prettier girls.
And 15 years to be like Georgia Studios, to be all like pimped out, super pro.
That is my, remember this. That is my goal. Maybe the Richard Hart Network, Communications Network. Who knows? Richard.
Yeah, Mrs. Hart.
I have to represent, guys. I have to represent, and I need to make. If there's pretty ladies out there, I need to compete somehow. I'm using whatever I have, guys.
Gotta shoot your shot.
Yeah.
Awesome, Georgia, and always appreciate having you on here. Always good to see you. You're always part of the team, like everyone else. But you're our regular girl now. It's always awesome.
I'm one of the ladies of Discourse, of course.
Yeah. That's right. And Serena Alonzi, let's go. What do you got for us?
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram at Serena Alonzi. And I'm doing a weekly stream with Lindsay the Hexican. So you can see that Saturday nights at 9 o'clock. So, yeah.
Sweet.
Awesome. And Twitter, you're at Serena Alonzi, at Carrera Georgia, at Just Being Black, at Hextrovert. Is it just Hextrovert?
Crypto Tie, but Hextrovert will come up as well. So we got Magic Carpet 369, our Telegram's Magic Carpet Ride 369. So yeah, drop by there. We've got something exciting coming out for Hex at 0x Steakhouse. So stay tuned for that.
Awesome. And thank you, chat. Thank you, everyone, for watching. It's always good to see all you lovely ladies and gentlemen rock up.
Yes, indeed.
And, we love you and appreciate you. And we'll see you next month with some more info. Remember, if you want to come on, say good day, hit me up, and it'll be cool fun. And at Sammy Chica on Twitter, TikTok, everywhere else. Take care.
Peace.
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 That girl thinks she's the queen of the neighborhood. She got the hottest drag in town. That girl, she holds her head up so high. I think I wanna be your best friend, yeah. Rebel girl, rebel girl, rebel girl, you are the queen of my world.
10,
9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
3,
2, 1.